Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to our inaugural online session of raising connected, happy, successful kids through art in challenging times. We are so grateful for you to be sharing your time with us in this way. This program is being presented by UCLArts Healing as part of our free Hope, Healing Online for People Everywhere series, which was created to enable our global community to build resilience through the arts during this unprecedented time. To learn more about the 20+ sessions offered in this series over the next few months, head to our website after this workshop. Without further ado, I will hand it over to our presenters today, authors of the 2019 National Parenting Products Award-winning book, The Innovative Parent, Erica Curtis and Ping Ho.
Hello, everybody. My name is Ping Ho. I'm the founder and director of UCLArts Healing. And what we do, if you imagine the arts over here and therapy over here, is we live in the land in the middle, which I call the land of prevention. What we do is we teach people how to provide socially and emotionally supportive experiences using simple mental health practices to enhance the innate benefits of the arts. Our instructors are largely creative arts therapists who are mental health professionals who have been trained in the use of the arts to achieve therapeutic objectives. So I'd like to begin by teaching you a very simple tool for teaching children how to express themselves, how to share how they feel in a non-threatening and nonverbal way. So I'm going to actually take a pillow to do this. However, you can use your desk if you wish, and I'm going to angle this downward so you can see what I'm doing. This is a chance also for you to tune into how you feel, and this is a great way for a group to learn how each other feels. So I am going to give you 5 different signals. This means you feel sunny. This is what I call the weather check-in. Sunny. And this is windy. And this is rainy. And this is stormy. And this is snowy. So our fingers are falling and we're landing on the pillow or the desk with no sound because we don't hear snow when it falls. Quick review: sunny, windy, rainy, stormy, and snowy. And even kindergartners can do this activity. So take a moment and choose which one you are and just play that for yourself. Okay.
I'll play mine.
Okay, there we go. And I'll play mine too. Okay.
Oh, ours are the same.
Yes. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little warm up, and it has a purpose. We would like you to have an embodied experience of what the arts can do to change the way that we feel before we talk about it. So since you're all at home, I assume it's easy for you to find a tissue. I know you all have a piece of paper because that was actually part of the assignment, was to bring one of those. You can take a paper napkin, you can take a paper towel. If you'd rather hold an object that makes sounds, here's a box of mints in a plastic box. Here's a metal box of mints that has paper clips in it. Anything you want to use to hold in your hand as we do this exercise. I'm going to choose a Kleenex, and I think Erica is choosing something similar. Okay.
Yeah, I have a Kleenex as well.
Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to turn on the music, and we'll do this for about 2 minutes. And I will guide you in a warm-up with it, and then Erica and I are going to take turns leading. Ordinarily, you can envision that we'd all be in a large circle, and each of you would have a turn to lead, and we would all follow. However, you're getting off easy today. Erica and I are just going to be leading.
We're the only ones on the spot today.
Exactly.
Usually we get to put all of you on the spot.
Exactly. So it's not going to give you all of the sense of how this activity goes. However, I can tell you children and adults of all ages love this activity. So no matter what you do for a living, you'll find it useful. Okay, so here it goes. I'm going to turn on the music. The volume, okay. So I'm going to stand up. I invite you to stand up too. Okay, so we're just going to shake to one side, and then we're going to shake to the other side. It's always, and then we're going to cross over. And then you're going to take your other hand and cross over the other way. And now let's go up in the air. You didn't know you were signing up for an exercise class, did you? And up. And down. Now wave to your imaginary neighbors on your right.
Oh, my right, my other right.
Wave to your imaginary neighbors on your left. And wave to the imaginary neighbors across the room. And
you can do this out your window too. Wave to the people on the other side of the street.
There you go. Okay, now this is your choice. You can follow Erica and me. We're going to take turns. Or you can just do your own thing, because there's no wrong way to express yourself creatively. And guess what? We can't see you anyway. So do whatever you want. Okay, all right. So I'll start. Let's see. Okay, Erica. Woo!
Woo.
You can add sound. Woo!
Woo.
Woo!
Woo.
And one more time. Woo!
Uh-oh. Oh, it got away from me.
Your turn, Erica.
Oh, all right.
We'll go a little more. And now I'm going to do this.
You might be surprised we did not choreograph this at all.
Okay, Erica.
It needs no choreography, right?
Your turn, Erica.
All right.
Okay, my turn.
Up.
Erica.
Oh, let's see here. I'm running out of ideas.
Oh, here we go. Do we have a knee up? Do I
Yep.
see a knee? All right. And the other knee, let's see. All right. Great, everybody. I think we're pretty warmed up now.
Woo.
I'll turn the music down, and when we turn it down, we always turn it down instead of just shutting it off abruptly. Okay. Here we go. So, how do you feel now compared to how you felt when you first started this workshop?
I'm feeling energized, a little out of breath.
That's good. It means you were working.
But I feel more alert, actually. I feel more, you know, we've done this so many times, and it's always amazing to me. You know, it's so funny because we've talked about this before, Ping, that it's like we know this stuff, you know, works for all kinds of, you know, building connection and motivation and expressing feelings and all these things. And every time we do, I go, wow, yeah, it actually does work. It even works on us.
It's so true. Well, some of you might feel more energized, more alert, maybe more present. I always like to say that this is actually better than coffee. And some of you might actually feel more relaxed. Sometimes people say that. When we're all together in a group, quite often people will also say that they feel connected to the other people.
And you know what actually is interesting, Ping, is I think I do feel more connected, knowing people are out there watching this right now. Interestingly, even though we can't see them, I have this sense that there are people all over the place doing something similar, just watching us being goofy at their own desks or in their own homes. And I do actually feel more connected, which is interesting.
Yeah, and the thing is that this also helps us very quickly get into a playful mode, because you will notice in the upcoming information that you're going to receive that playfulness is a big part of being present with children. So, and music and rhythm in themselves have the power to change how we feel, and it's actually helpful to make playlists for different emotional states. And music and rhythm can help keep us in the present moment, so that we're paying attention to what we're experiencing right in the moment and not worrying about things that are bothering us. So I'm going to now move on to the first official segment of our presentation today, which is I'm going to talk briefly about what happens in the brain under stress and the innate benefits of the arts for social emotional well-being. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. All right. So under stress, the brain goes into survival mode. The lower part of the brain activates to protect us from either real or imagined threat. And this interferes with upper brain functioning of decision-making, problem-solving, social behavior, focus, empathy, and speech. So talking is not always the best way to address a problem that a child is having. The arts offer a nonverbal means of communication through visual, auditory, and movement centers of the brain that are still available to us. Moreover, active engagement in the arts involves a large part of the brain, which quite literally crowds out stress and enables the upper brain functions to come back online. Coping with stress by suppressing feelings, which many people do, can cause atrophy in the part of the brain that registers bodily sensations associated with feelings. We can lose our ability to sense how we feel, let alone to sense how someone else feels. Engagement in the arts can change our bodily sensations, as you might have just experienced, and help us regain our ability to sense how we feel. So another thing that is really remarkable about the arts is that they're uniquely capable of quickly evoking a range of positive emotions and not just reducing negative ones. We build agency and resilience in the discovery that there's something that we can do to feel better. Finally, the arts are uniquely powerful at building social connection. And connection is a necessary first step for a positive interaction with any child or teen, especially one who has endured traumatic circumstances such as abuse or neglect. According to trauma expert Bessel van der Kolk, children will go to almost any length to feel seen and connected. Shared creative experiences offer an organic medium for being truly seen and heard. This connection deepens possibilities for empathy and meaningful dialogue. Creative experiences also promote positive behavior because they involve synchrony. Research has shown that playing rhythms or moving in sync leads to greater compassion and altruism toward those with whom the experience is shared. For example, if a subject in a study plays rhythms in sync with an experimenter, they are more helpful afterwards in picking up pencils that the experimenter intentionally drops. They can literally count the number of pencils that the subject helps to pick up. And moreover, being in sync activates a reward center in the brain, the same part of the brain that responds to a monetary reward. We're hardwired to want to be in sync with one another.